Hey, good morning and welcome back to the old Polish farm. I got up early at 5 this morning because I wanted to show you. I'm going to get my coffee first. But I did add a light out in the yard. It doesn't help a whole lot. But I did put forth an effort to try and get some lighting out there. I've been playing around trying to find one that would work. And I think this one's okay. I was trying some other ones that I could try and put on the building, and the height just wasn't turning out right. And so on. I was thinking about trying to put, you know, one maybe over here, something over here, but yeah, they just didn't work out. So this one, I opted for the switch on it as well, just because I think it's neat to have the switches on. So it won't come on for me here. This is from the small farm pack. Has a bunch of small little sheds and stuff, like a wash rack and some other things, but I think it looks good, fits in. So that's what we're doing. We're in July now. When I had the opportunity, I did take a look at the crop calendar. So I'm not quite sure when we got the wheat field in, but wheat can be harvested as early as July. Ours obviously is not ready yet because this was a cornfield, and we did a silage harvest on it in September, I believe. So it was probably a late winter wheat crop getting in, and the canola is ready to harvest. Look at that, nice. So we've got work to do in our own fields today. I had looked at contracts before I went to bed, and there was a cultivating contract, which I suppose we could have done. They don't pay very much though, so good that we've got canola to harvest in our own field. So let's take a look at the cows here. We've been putting feed in as much as we can, so they should be fine. I think we took milk yesterday, so milk's not going to be ready, that's for sure. Let's just take a look real quick. Yeah, the food's still in the green, so they didn't eat too much, but we got room for more total mixed ration, so as time allows, we'll continue to put that in there. While I'm here, let me look at contracts. It's right below it. There's that cultivating one I was talking about, and there's a couple harvesting ones for wheat. Field 59 and 80. So let's man, it's still early, but it's light out, so we can start getting ready to work, I think. Did we do the repairs on our combine? I think we did. Could use some fuel though. Pretty pleased with how this series is going. I'm enjoying it. We just started the Bali Spring UK series. Let me know, well, I guess probably in the comments for that, how you think it's looking, because I am recording it on PS4, which does not do the high definition recording or excuse me, or videos that the PS5 will do. But maybe it's good enough. Maybe it's all right. Kind of spoiled, I guess, maybe a little bit. So I'm going to open those up just because I like it that way. And I think I'll get the truck out. Whoa. That was unusual. Wow, now would be a good time to figure out, well, we do have the manure spreader. We could put manure on this field after we harvest it to get the first fertilizing state on there. We have not used our manure spreader yet, so that'd be a good thing to do. Slurry, we need to get a slurry spreader too to figure out how to do that. If we're just doing it right close here, there's a small one similar in size to the milk. Matter of fact, it looks almost exactly like the milk one, the one we're using for milk. Oh, I wanted to get the truck. I guess we don't really need to take it out. But just, yeah, for now. Let me take a look at used machinery sale before we get started, just to see if there's anything we can use there. Big quadrant baler. Ooh. I think we're good on tractors. So, excuse me a second. I got it. I don't know. I had something in my throat. Well, I still do. Can't seem to get it cleared. It's funny, you gotta have that engine running to close the door, or so it seems. Oh, crop destruction's on. Went just a little too close. Oh, I'm doing it again. Alright. Start the canola harvest. Yeah, I forgot that we had to make some modifications to the cutter header. Fortunately, the game did that for us. This won't take long at all. I mean, our fields are so small. And we're still using the same header that we started with, so it's not like we're harvesting any wider width than when we first began working the farm here. But what we did do is we did upgrade the combine itself, and it has more horsepower, so it climbs the hill a lot easier than the old one did. I wonder if we'll be able to mulch this field. Remember we had that kind of that weird anomaly happen with the mulching where it didn't seem like it really was. And it looked like what we would get is where we would drive the combine over the harvested ground, it would like damage the stubble. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Starting to break early, which was a good thing. Man. I kind of like it, that some of this equipment doesn't respond quickly to breaking. This in the T25. I don't know if it's a weight thing. No, look at the ground. Almost looks like you can see where I drove. Look. See how we've got like tire tracks where we drove with the combine? I don't know, we'll have to go into the map and take a look at that, but it's kind of strange. And I do love the animation is great on this model. I love this model. One of the good ones, I tell ya. I got crop destruction on, so I want to be careful what I do here. Climb up the hill. I don't think I'm even going to do another headland at the top. Just got to lift. Go over to the other side. Drop. And go. Way early start on harvesting this canola field. I mean, what? It's not even 6:20 yet. Brake. Let off, brake. Lift, brake. Reverse. Just to give myself some more room, I might as well just go across. Want to stop backing into the trees. I think this is kind of loud. I hope my voice is coming out over the sound of the combine. I know some of the machinery is a little on the loud side. I think I've got the volume turned up pretty loud in my headset, which may make it seem louder than it's coming out for you. Get all this in one grain tank, no problem. I think now I should be able to just lift and turn. Yeah. Drop. explore what's going on with the mulching, but okay, we successfully mulched the cornfield, but we did corn silage on it. We did not harvest it, per se. So I'm not quite sure. This up, climb the hill one last time, we'll be done. We'll just pull down into the yard, pull the truck out, put the canola in it, also known as rape seed. Doesn't sound too good. I think we'll just continue to call it canola. But we'll put it in the truck and then put it into the silo. We'll hang on to it till the price goes up and then we'll sell it. So I wonder how long the header will remain in its canola configuration. When we save the game, when we come back in, will it suddenly be set up for a cereal crop again? See if this will work. We'll slowly pull out. Whoop, that darn brick. I remember early on when we started playing on this map, somebody commented that they grab that brick and they go and throw it over in the construction site, and it keeps coming back. That's not much. Wow, that was not much at all. 2,842 liters of canola. Wow, that's not much. That's what, maybe a couple thousand. Put it in the silo here. Put the brick back on the tarp. And this put away. This will be interesting. Let's try and back it in like we pulled it out, right? keep it out of the fence. Boy, that was a quick harvest. That took us what? I don't even know. Even take us an hour in the game. I'm not sure what time we started. We got up at 5. And we're done by 7. I don't know. It seemed pretty darn quick. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. I didn't even bother looking over by the greenhouse. I don't think there's anything there, right? Yeah. I was thinking maybe this winter knocking down this greenhouse and trying to put in a chicken coop building over there. I don't know. Either that or just put chickens in the yard using one of those open pastures pack. That would work. Put it here where like the need to use one of those ones that doesn't change the ground at all. And then the chickens could just run around out here. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so here's the thing. Maybe there's tracks, I can't tell. Let's take a look at it in the map. Yeah, I think so. Take a look at it in the map. It's so small though. Okay, so let's change it to growth. Okay, so see how it's harvested and then you have those other areas that are, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's try it and see what happens. So the mulchers, it's right here, right? So we'll try it and we'll see what happens. If it's not working though, it's not worth, you know, whatever the 15 minutes or what have you it takes to go through it if it doesn't actually do anything for you. But what we can do is we'll try mulching and we'll see what happens, and we'll spread manure on it. We don't have a direct drill, right? So we will need to cultivate it. It's July, it's very early. Unless we go do another harvest contract, we really don't have anything else competing for our time at the moment. This is another one of those mods that's kind of loud if you're close to it. I gotta be careful with the soybeans. I already took some of them out with the combine. Carefully pull around over here to the field. So does the tractor do anything? Doesn't look like the tractor does it, but the combine does. So let's give it a shot, see what happens here. Okay, so it didn't do anything there, right? Sure. I hate to spend very much time doing something like this if it's not doing me any good. Go around twice and then we'll check the map. For some reason it doesn't want to get going either. Maybe it's something to do with this tractor? Nah, I don't think so. We tried it with a different mulcher too, just to experiment, and didn't seem right. What was going on? Brake. I don't want to go off this lip. Oh, come on. I was trying to back up. Gravity. Game physics. Yeah, this is kind of slow going to do this. This is so small. So if it's not doing anything, it's definitely not worth doing. It does partial, and it, at least a good percentage of the fields actually change it to mulch state. Maybe we'll do it. But if it's not, but if we can get like 50% mulched out of it, maybe we'll keep doing it. Probably time lapse it for you or jump cut it so you don't have to watch. It's kind of slow. Did it come up? I think so, yeah. Careful that tree. So I'll go down this side of the field over here and then we'll take a look, see how it's going. So yeah, it was like just after 7 we came back here, so it's like an hour later. We're probably running our mouth a little bit, but still. Is this worth the investment of time that we're putting into it? That's the question. Break. I was using multiple fingers there to try and raise it as I was backing to avoid rolling down the hill again. Alright, so let's just go ahead and take a little break here. We'll turn off. Leave the tractor running though. So it's obviously changing something in the field because the stubble's kind of disappearing. So check the map. We're getting some degree of mulching out of it. Not 100%, that's for sure. We'll do it. We'll time lapse it for you, and then we'll come in and take a look at the map and see what we accomplished. 817 now. So it just turned 9:17, which means we've been at this for about a game hour now. A little bit I missed right here. And then a little bit I got to get down below. Did I get it? I think so. Nope, missed. Just a couple areas. This last bit, and then we'll check the map and we'll see if this was a complete waste of time, a partial waste of time, or a good investment of time. But yeah, game hour. It's what, 10 minutes or 20? Oh, missed a little bit right there too. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. See what it looks like. Yeah, wow, that's not even 50%. I'm gonna go with that was not a wise investment of time. It's weird. wonder if it's the header. I don't know. Should we cultivate it first, then put the manure down? Cultivate the manure in. I think we'll cultivate first, then spread the manure. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's the best way to do it or not, but that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I should also check and see if the field needs lime. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't need lime yet. So this is like a shallow cultivator, I guess. Kind of a bummer. We put in the effort and the time to try and mulch the field, and we really didn't get much reward for it. Get all the way out to the edge here. Because it's going to take us probably another game hour to do the cultivation. That we could be done with by now if we had just foregone trying to attempt the mulch. But, oh well. So we just took canola out of this field so we can put a cereal in next. So we'll probably do wheat here again. We'll try and get it in at the very beginning of the seeding window. Oh my goodness. So that it'll be ready to harvest like next July, 1 year from now. I'm not sure if it's next month is the beginning of the planting window for wheat. I think so. So yeah, I guess we'll do another time lapse while I cultivate. It's going to look a lot like what I did before, just something a little different on the back of the tractor. Okay, well, I don't think that even took as long as the attempted mulching did. Whoop, getting a little off there. I'll make sure I get it all here. Put a little bit right there so I can see it. There we go. So small, can't even see it behind us. All right, so we're cultivated. So while I was cultivating it, I was thinking, maybe we should put oilseed radish in it, get a fertilizing state from that as well. And then I realized we're going to have to weed it, and our weeder gives us a fertilizing state. So really no need to rely on the oilseed radish. We do manure and weed it, we should be 100%. Just gonna assume that I have sufficient horsepower to run this thing. I should. We have never used it, never even loaded manure into it. So what I think I'll do is I'll dig it from here, this edge, try and see if I can get that to disappear. And hopefully it'll look a lot better. So I need a bucket. I think I got the bucket on, don't I? Yeah, I think the bucket's still on. I don't know why the T25 renders pulled further into the shed. But it does. Make There, easily. Back straight out now. Yeah. I don't know, there's a lot in here, but what we'll do is we'll just try and see if we can dig it from this edge. Up. Oh wow. I didn't even have to move the bucket. I think I'm getting the result I wanted by, it's just not going to happen very quickly. Yeah, you can see it's already disappeared from right at the end there, but there's so much, the pile's so big, I'm not going to get real far, I don't think. I don't know how much this thing holds. More, looks like. I don't know about too much more though. We're putting in 700 and what, 13 or 20 every time? $714. This is what, third or fourth or fifth bucket? Looking kind of full-ish. Not sure why I didn't want to take it out there, but alright. Is that all she wrote? Yep. I don't think it holds too much then. Guess we'll find out here in a second. 3,500 liters and it's full. I'm gonna have to go look up the spread width on this, I think. Also, does it need to be unfolded? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let me check the spread width on this. Owned items. It just has a 3 meter spread width, which means it's probably just going to be the width of the equipment. It's not going to go any further out than that. So let's see what happens here. Go up the hill here. Can't really see where it's spreading though, can you? I guess you can a little. It's not real clear. I also think it's going out a little wider than just the width of the vehicle, but not much. So we'll come in a hair just to see how much. Okay, I think we're getting a little more than that. I think we're getting a little more than just the width of the vehicle, not much more. I don't have much room to turn around down here and stuff. I think I could be over a little farther, but it's all right. It's actually going farther than I thought it would, but maybe it's because the field's so small and I gotta turn around. I don't know. I think probably two loads ought to do it. Oh, I'm not getting it all, am I? Go back for that part I missed. I don't like missing some. There we go, that's better. So yeah, I think just to be safe, you gotta go pretty darn close to your last pass. Otherwise you're gonna end up with a gap in between. I always do that. Usually I'm trying to get the absolute maximum, width out of something, and then, you end up making a small mistake that gets compounded. I think I'm gonna try and use the rest of this, do one more pass across the bottom maybe. It's lunchtime already. Yeah, I think we'll fill this back up after lunch and finish putting it in, and we'll do that in the next episode because I think we're probably running long. Not sure we'll figure it out in editing, but I'm gonna go with that's probably as much as we can do today. Thank you for hanging out with me here at the old Polish farm. I know that your time is valuable to you. You have a choice with how you spend your time, and I appreciate that you chose to spend some of it here with me today. So come back after lunch and we'll finish that up. We'll see you next time.